Shares of Trex are higher after the company hiked its full-year guidance after reporting strong sales growth and improved profitability. So what's behind the boost? The company citing operational efficiencies and, of course, a resilient consumer demand picture. For more on what this could say about the consumer and the state of home improvement, let's bring in Trex CEO Bryan Fairbanks. Bryan, thank you very much for joining us here on CNBC. This is something that I have a limited amount of expertise on, but I do know something about it because I've recently done a decking project in the last few years. Lumber was a concern. Composite is a step up. Then there's full PVC. Take us through what exactly is the demand picture for Trex on a composite basis when it comes to home builders and home improvers.
Thanks. Great to be back on the show this afternoon again. We operate in a segment of the repair and remodel segment that really focuses on outdoor living. And that portion of repair and remodel has held up quite well over the past 6 months. We've seen a mid-single digit increase in our sell-through volume during the second quarter as well as the third quarter. And that's flowing through to the strong sales numbers that we've been able to show. And we're expecting that to continue well into the fourth quarter.
Now, you also mentioned in your report that a lot of this was driven by unit volume growth, not necessarily just price hikes as well, that people are actually consuming and using more of your decking products. What exactly does that say about where the home improvement budgets are going right now and whether or not people are willing to pay up above lumber for what they're doing with their projects?
Yeah, that's correct. We've not taken any pricing since the beginning of 2022. So anything coming through this year is all based on volume. We have product lines that fit any budget that the consumer might have. So anywhere from $2 a linear foot, which is about two times the price of wood, all the way up to $6, $7 a linear foot for our premium Transcend Lineage series, which mimics the look of real hardwood and provides superior performance.
Bryan, anytime we talk about the housing market or housing-related products, interest rates invariably become part of the discussion overall. They have to be when it comes to home improvement as well, because oftentimes in the past, people have tapped home equity to then pay for projects around the house. Are you seeing any of the effects of higher interest rates on end user demand for your products? And do you think it will be a hindrance if rates stay, and what the Fed tells us all, higher for longer?
Yeah, there's really two impacts for the Trex company. People are staying in their homes longer because it's more difficult to be able to move up. When they stay in those homes longer, they repair and remodel. There's 50 to 60 million decks in North America. Approximately half of those decks are either at their lifespan or beyond their lifespan. People will be looking to replace that, and there's no better way to add value to your house than putting in a long-lasting Trex deck.
All right, so there's the product pitch, and I get it. You're the CEO of Trex. I'm going to give you the last word on a more open-ended question here on your end. Do you feel as though the interest rate environment as it stands today can lead to longer-term performance for your company, or what happens if interest rates do hypothetically go lower from here?
I think there's going to be an adjustment period for the economy here. We went over a fairly quick period of time from mortgage rates anywhere from 3 to 4%, now up to 7 to 8%. It's going to take time for the consumer to get back to what we consider the new normal. And let's assume that that falls out somewhere between 5 and 6% over the next couple of years. We will adjust along with that. It'll go back to the comments I made before, that there's a lot of wood decks out there. We'll be able to replace those with Trex decking. And we operate in a segment that is much more resilient than new home building, specifically related to outdoor living.